Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Stokes. Blood pressure is important. We check blood pressure in the clinic all the time. There are two parts to blood pressure, systolic and diastolic pressure. Systolic is the high number, diastolic is the low number. For example, 120 over 80, 120 systolic, 80 diastolic. What's the key with this? What do these numbers mean? The systolic is basically the tension in the vessels of your body when your heart beats. And it's directly related to stress. It's also related to hypertension and basically to you not being healthy. The lower number, diastolic, this is the pressure in your heart when it's not beating. And that should be as low as possible. That is directly related to heart disease, in my opinion. So you want both these numbers to be low. Used to be 120 over 80 was a good pressure, but now that's changed. That's considered now mild hypertension. So your goal should really be to get these numbers down. For example, maybe 110 over 70. This is a great blood pressure. That's what my personal goal is. The problem with blood pressure is that it is directly related to salt. And the foods we eat today, even the healthy foods, are, just filled with salt and preservatives. They're processed. And so you really need to get processed food out of your life and out of your diet if you want to lower blood pressure. You have to be careful with salt. So even like I have a patient of mine that goes and buys all their food at the health store, a lot of those things that she's eating, they have high salt content, a lot of sodium, and that's why she can't get her blood pressure down. For example, she's eating a lot of nuts, things like that, or a lot of foods that are, preserved. Get those things out of your diet and convert to a plant-based diet where you're eating lots of healthy plants and some fruits, and that's going to lower your blood pressure. If you still need help, though, what you want to look into is possibly magnesium citrate. Magnesium citrate is an easy supplement that you can get in a powder form. There's many different names. The most popular name is Natural Calm. You can get this stuff. It's a powder. You mix it up, you drink it, and this is going to relax the nervous system and help to dilate the blood vessels, which is going to reduce your tension, reduce your blood pressure. Go to Walmart, buy a blood pressure machine, find out where you are, take it a couple of times, throughout the day at different times to get a general feel for how you run, if you run high or low. And take it in your left arm, also take it in your right arm. They should be about the same, right? There's no reason why one should be higher than the other. If they're not the same, then that's a sign there's probably something else going on, something not good. The other thing you want to do is take your blood pressure laying down flat, and when you're relaxed, for example, lay down, take your blood pressure, 120 over 80. Then you want to stand up, walk a little bit, take it again, and that 120 over 80 should elevate. The systolic should elevate by at least 10 millimeters of mercury, so it should go to like 130 over 80. If it's not going up when you're in a upright position versus laying down, that's not good either. That's a sign that you may have some problems with the kidneys, that the kidneys are not working properly and the adrenals are not firing and not giving you that bump that you need, because you need to have a higher blood pressure when you're standing than when you're laying down. And if you don't, you're going to be dizzy. You're going to have postural hypotension where you're going to feel, kind of dizzy when you go to get up quickly from a seated position, and that needs to be addressed. Low blood pressure is just as bad as high blood pressure. They're both pathologies, right? So cut out the heavy processed foods. Try to convert a little bit over from an animal-based diet to a plant-based diet. That helps. Drink a lot of water. I mean, the water, you're supposed to drink 8-ounce glasses of water a day. That's 64 ounces of water a day. And I have patients who don't drink any water at all day. They get their water from soda, which is a whole other conversation. You don't want to be drinking sodas, but get yourself hydrated with lots of water, eat lots of plants, eat some fruits, stay away from processed foods, take a little magnesium citrate if you need it. As far as how much magnesium citrate to take, start off really low, follow the directions on the bottle, but start off low and then build yourself up. Don't just dive into a big dose of magnesium citrate. If you do, you're going to have loose stools and you're going to have diarrhea. And so that's a good sign that you're taking too much of that. You want to just ease into that. Just take a little bit, bring it along, change your diet, bring your BP down. And if you need help with any of these things, call my office. We can give you some help. We can set you straight, get you on the right plan to getting the hypertension under control or raising your blood pressure if it constantly runs low. It's important. Blood pressure is important. It's simple to monitor, and it's something you can control to make yourself healthier.